While most of the objects found by metal detectors consist of coins and bottle caps, certain people have found items that make you wonder how they got there in the first place. These items can be bizarre, dangerous, or just straight up creepy, but one thing they all probably have in common is an interesting backstory. So that's what we're going to be having a look at today. So here are 5 terrifying things found by metal detectors. Number 1. On the 30th of July 2016, a YouTuber known as Swinging Steve Detecting uploaded a video of him using a metal detector on a beach in the UK that used to be home to numerous World War II bunkers. On this particular day, Steve found something quite alarming when he discovered a World War II hand grenade that had not been detonated. Steve wisely phoned the local police, who sent the bomb squad over to the beach, and they proceeded to detonate the grenade at a safe distance. Luckily, no one was hurt in this process and it was dealt with efficiently, but if this grenade was put into the wrong hands, it could have caused some serious damage.
And of course, I found some wartime stuff, so there you go. Now I'm not going to stay here too long because right there is a, well, it looks like a Mills bomb. Yeah. World War II hand grenade. So, but I'm running away from there because I noticed that it's a full grenade, but no pin. Let's see what's going on. It's probably the other officers. There we go. Yeah, that'll be the other officers. The one in the yellow coat. Firing now.
Number 2. This video, uploaded on the 20th of September, was taken by a YouTuber known as Metal Detecting 24, who found something strange whilst exploring in some woods. After discovering a green container, he checked what was inside of it and was surprised to see a mannequin's head that had been painted on, with a knife sticking into its head. In another section of the video, we can see a lunchbox that appears to have some things in it, hinting to the fact that this may be a time capsule of some sort. It's unclear why somebody would go through the effort of putting all of this together, and while it may not be as creepy as some of the other entries on this list, it would be a creepy thing to find while you were alone in some woods. Number 3. This clip was posted on the 6th of April 2015 by a YouTuber known as DDavos68. His metal detector started to go off while he was exploring around an abandoned campyard. He decided to dig a hole to see what it was and was surprised to find an old raccoon trap with a burlap bag inside of it. Obviously, you would assume that there would be a dead animal in this bag, but that was far from the case. Instead, he found a severed human foot. Somebody had evidently gone through a lot of hassle to ensure that this was not found, which is obviously quite alarming given the circumstances. Not much else is known about this clip, but we can assume that the authorities were notified and hopefully they got to the bottom of it. Number 4. This footage was uploaded by YouTuber Deep Digger Dan on the 29th of August 2012 and shows him metal detecting in a forest. The video starts off normally enough with him finding some small objects, but it takes a strange turn when he finds a package wrapped in bubble wrap. When he removes the bubble wrap, he sees a bloodied looking cloth that contains a gun. Now, we've talked about YouTubers finding guns before, and the reason why it's so creepy is because when a gun is buried like this, it usually means that it was used in a violent crime, and the fact that nobody has found the gun until now may mean that the culprit is still out there. Whether this is the case or not is obviously unknown, but what is known is that Dan sent it to the police the next day, and they claimed that it was too old to be dusted for fingerprints, which is probably not true, but what can you do?
Right, I've not had much luck today, but something's just happened, and I might be right, I might be wrong, but I've found something. Now this isn't old, it is wrapped in bubble wrap. And I might be wrong, but I think I've found a gun. But I think this is a proper gun. Oh my god, what's this? Okay, well whatever it is, it's wrapped. This is a gun, I'm telling you. The only worrying thing about that is the way it was wrapped and buried. I'm worried that that's been used in a crime, and to bury it that well and wrap it that well, I'm just worried someone's been shot with that. Oh dear, what do? I don't know what to do.
Number 5. This video was uploaded on the 1st of October 2013 by a YouTuber known as Digring, and actually went viral because of its intriguing nature, amassing over 8 million views in total. The video features a man who found a secret underground room in the woods while he was metal detecting. He checks it out and notices that it is filled with stones and some rusty chains, which alludes to the fact that it hasn't been used in years. For quite a long time, it was unsure what this room was, and many people had their theories, but it turned out to be an old storage area for food that a nearby family previously used. However, the reasoning behind the rusted chains remain unknown, and may mean that somebody else used this room after the family were done with it, but we may never know.
Look, listen. There is something beneath this. There doesn't seem to be that much in here. This is creepy. It's a small little place. And it's filled with stones, I don't know why.
And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. I'll leave a link down below to all of the footage that I used if you want to check it out in full, and I'll also leave a link to my social medias